Hey guys. Yeah, I know it's me again. So, you know, here's a video of me talk about another thing that I like, I guess. And this time it's Megaman Battle Network. Now, gonna really I like a lot of Mega Man series in general, I guess, but I personally would say the Battle Network is probably one of my favorites. I think this series and Mega Man Zero, I'd say probably like my favorite ones, and it's the ones I have like played by far most, and kind of shaped the person that I am today. Yeah, so they're very important to me. Now, I suppose I should also see if we could just leave the shit out of the way too, but I made like a post on Twitter not too long ago. It's like basically this thing that I did where I like just completed the games and all that, like all of the games and all that. Post that shit there because I was gonna just complete the games and just don't let people know, especially now that people playing Legacy Collection on that would just be kind of wasteful, So did what I had to do. I'm gonna post a link in the description and do a pinned post, posting the thing as well. If you don't want to look at the description for it for some reason. But yeah. Okay, well, how do I start this now? Because I ended up actually saying most of the things that I wanted to say on that Twitter post. I know I suppose I do have some other things that I want to say, but I don't know. I suppose I could just gush a little bit about my network in general. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Anyway, about these games, I think there's anything that I like about them. It's just how unique they are. I suppose when it comes to games and all that, definitely they tend to value uniqueness and uniqueness quite a bit and I don't know. I just like how Battle Network. There's really nothing like Battle Network, It's just basically this combination of car battle mechanic stuff and turn-based RPG, but it's also one where just move on the grid and you use and collect collect cards, so in this case battle chips to attack. It's you gotta be able to tell over here that I'm just struggling even more for come up with a way to describe this game. It's just that unique. It's a mishmash of a lot of things, but in my opinion, that doesn't mean it makes it. That doesn't make it bad, It's kind of like Sonic in a way, actually. How I tend to prefer Sonic much more, even when there are a lot of things that within Sonic games that could be all that good for a lot of people. But I just like Sonic because it's wholly unique. There's not really a lot like Sonic on the market. There might be games like Freedom Planet and Sparkle Electric Jester, but those are literally made by people who have worked on Sonic before. And honestly, I don't even consider Sonic just straight up Sonic clones, some rip-offs. And I don't know if even really meant to be another game like Sonic. Oh, maybe they are, but again, there are people who actually work on Sonic games doing this fucking shit before, Sonic fan games and all that. They work on this stuff, And he's not doing the going original IP stuff, but yeah, I just get associated a Free Planet with anything but Sonic, or it's just anything but Sonic. It's kind of hard, because again, it's not really Sonic around. And it's another thing about Network as well, But what else do I talk about? I don't know. I suppose I might see if we can talk about some of my frustrations in the game. There's really a lot, but there are some things that I don't exactly really like. Well, I mean, for one, there's like, well, I'm gonna talk about Battle Network 1 here because that game honestly just pisses me off, man. Like, I didn't play Battle Network 1 very often for a reason, alright? It's like, you know, there's a very good reason why I just don't tend to fucking actually bother with that game anymore, but it's like, yeah. God, it's really like, I'm sure I talked about this shit a little bit like with the Twitter post as well, man. The dungeons in that game, man, oh god. Like, I think outside of like the power plant one, I think the one also is almost fucking being like really annoying. It's the waterworks one. I didn't find the one as annoying, I guess. But yeah, man, that motherfucker's actually kind of getting on my fucking nerves a little bit. And also, there's the second engine in the game, like the school one, where if I like Numberman.exe. That also annoyed me a little bit, just because of the fucking fact there's like all this like random ass it's like completely like randomly generated like doors, you know that like it's like basically like there's it's basically like numbers in the more fucking actually kind of put in, you know that, and it's like there are some like kind of which you can more fucking be able to fucking do anything but just guess. It's just like completely like random and all that. You don't know what the numbers are, you just have to guess, or just well. Just, you know, hope to God they're lucky on that shit. I mean, they do end up actually kind of giving you like I guess some hints, but this just takes the longest fucking time. They've really tried to more fucking up actually like doing this fucking shit. Like, I don't know, man. It's really fucking painful. And the power, but to be honest, like I think the power plant's probably just by far the worst because it's just like, you know, puzzles. It takes a really long time to complete. A time limit. The place just fucking dark everywhere. The guy like kind of possessed like Mr. Progs, you know that roaming around. They're like essentially like a fight. And also you need to actually talk to the Mr. Progs. They don't actually give it the fucking like a battery. They don't actually like fix the whole fucking thing to begin with and actually won't be able to move on. And once again, doing all of that was a fucking time limit. Yeah. That's pretty fucking annoying, isn't it? Yeah, now it's like, I don't know, man. There's a reason that fucking really come back to being world that often, but it's only because of the fact the art game is just so much fucking better than it by just every single like kind of stretch imagination. Like, you know what's gonna say when the Megaman 01 in the way where it's like much less polished, but it's a fine enough like kind of like a basis, I guess. But yeah, the moment like kind of but the moment like escaping, like you know, it became like an actual fucking action in the games, which is also something I kind of forgot to say because you couldn't even be able to escape battles in that game. That's fucked up, man. Like it really was. I couldn't even escape battles. It was like fucking thing introduced in BN2. Like you can only do that shit like kind of like a chip or something. Yeah, in BN1 you couldn't do that shit with a chip. It had to basically fucking up slide fucking like chip. Literally so you could be allowed to escape from the battle. That's fucked up, man. Like, okay, it just is. BN2 like it has an extra fucking button, but you know sometimes my motherfuckers actually like want to motherfuckers use that chip to escape. If you just simply just want like a quick way to escape, but it's not really necessary anymore. You're just there like kind of fun, just like a more like kind of direct like way to do it, which is just the right way to do it in my opinion, you know. But yeah, yeah. Maybe just talk about the music for this game. I don't know. I think that I bet you talk about that shit yet, but I do quite like the music. Yes, Battle Network has a pretty great soundtrack. It's one I like very much. I mean, you could probably tell considering how many games I've music for the games I covered thus far. Yeah, I've covered a lot of music for this game. If you want to, you should just go to my channel and I don't know, see that. I guess I think that'll be cool. Right. So about the music, well, I'll try and talk about this. Well, the music like kind of is like composed by I think primarily Yoshinaki, but Akari Kaida is also you know, big part of like the music here as well. You know, it's like yeah, I mean, I'm like, she liked the music for Battle Network 1 and Battle Network 5. Yoshinaki did like the music for Battle Network 2, 3, 6, and Battle Network 4 was like done by Toshihiko Horiyama. You know, which is also the same composer as Megaman X4 if you're wondering. It's pretty cool. I think when it comes to my favorite soundtracks, I'd probably say like a 5 and 6 are probably my favorites. Not like because you know, like of like just the latest games or anything like that, and that like I don't know, just probably would have like a better soundtrack. Just because more figured out by then, but then nah. I just think like BN6 and Final Fantasy 6 don't just have like just a higher like kind of quality in terms of soundtrack. Like just what's this like also across the board, you know? Although BN1 actually does have some themes I really like of his considered, which is funny. Considering that I played the game, you know, again for like the longest fucking time, and then it's like I never expected actually like hear like kind of music that was like not that good. I mean English Review, for example. Even that goddamn like power plant like dungeon, like the theme for that one actually slaps, to be honest. But yeah, I say outside of that, I think there's like some like specific like themes I really like from like Secret Area for like Battle Network 3, Safer Planet from Network 4, and like Battle Myself for that game as well. Network 5, Quest in the Water. Actually, I think just most of the stuff for that game. Yeah, if I could say yeah, I actually like the soundtrack quite a bit. Quest in the Water is probably like my one of my favorites though. Network 6, there's still Strider, Two of Braves. You know, what's the name of it? Yeah, Break the Storm. I love those fucking themes actually. I'd say this is probably like one of my favorite fucking themes in the entire franchise. In fact, BN6 soundtrack is so good, man. Going 5 BN6 is probably my favorites, and heck, I even like Battleship Challenge music as well. Yeah, a spin-off. Oh, actually, speaking of spin-offs, Battle Network Transmission. Oh, goddamn music. I mean, I already love like Super Sweep just a lot in general, but goddamn it, like the music of Network Transmission is just so good, man. Jiji Hozue, Akusazo, Yusuke Yasui, fucking Yasui, okay, for a Megaman soundtrack. That's so cool, man. But yeah, as a good tell, I really quite like the series. You know, no, I suppose my I don't know, maybe talk about some fucking things that I really talked about, like in the thing, I guess, the post that I made on like Twitter. Maybe just some like things like I don't know, map battle stuff, or just I guess just like things like related to my like own experience in the game in general, just how I did some things. I think they tried to like more actually like say some things, but I just didn't have fucking actually like going through it too much because one up just cluttering like the whole fucking thing. I mean, it's also just like based on like kind of like completion stuff anyway, and so they're not actually like relating too much, but yeah, I think I did say this like shit on the fucking thing, like on the Google Docs thing, yeah, because actually that's the thing that I'm thinking about, because yeah, if you want to go look at the Twitter thread, I highly recommend you look at the fucking Google Docs as well. Like, go look at it, please. Like, there's a lot of fucking information I just put over there, and if I actually like feel like if I took like doubtful about the fucking down like kind of thing that kind of done, because that kind of done, then it should essentially like kind of put a lot of things in perspective, you know. That's what I'm saying now. But yeah. Okay, so like, I think let's say like starting with like BN3. You know, like the games end up have like different versions and all that. I actually can end up like kind of doing more things to like spice things up. Like it's like different like folder, like different things within like the folders and all that. Like maybe try to use like different like can make as much like kind of variety as I could when it comes to those games, and include like just use like different like kind of chips. And just focus on like different fucking things, you know. One of those was like being 3, for example. Okay, well, I actually still don't really remember what the hell fucking kind of a photos I used, but yeah, I suppose it's actually be related to what I just said there. But like it's not a fucking thing that I do in these games, I guess. So fuck it, It's basically like I grinded for like Navicus programs. In that game, it's essentially like the fucking like introduction to the Navicus. And styles were still a thing in that game, like style change. You could end up actually getting like exclusive like kind of Navicus programs too, and not more fucking getting like a style and just leveling it up. For example, like with ground style, and now more fucking getting like a ton of like area like panel changing like Navicus programs. There's like one decision if I gave it the same fucking effect as like Sanctuary, for example, which is straight up just like all holy panels like your like assigned field, which was pretty fucking cool. I mean, I went on actually took advantage of that shit, but I'm pretty sure I did because let's be honest here, like have like a damage be halved is always good, and now when you fucking need a chip for it, sign me the fuck up, dude. Actually, speaking of which, Fast Gauge is also like a Navicus program in here as well, which also seems like being like really fucking helpful. I don't know why not just taking that program just out, but I suppose I could just just try just make that fucking shit as like my default shit. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I could do that if I need to. But yeah, it's like I did shit a lot, and like I suppose like being able to actually use those like Navicus programs is really cool. A lot of them like kind of thing I really not actually getting my other playthroughs in the game. It's just nice fucking things just happening. Like for example, a bug style. There's like one like kind of Navicus program that you get, which is like really fucking powerful. Well, not necessarily that powerful, but I mean, it is like a pretty fucking helpful program to have. It's like the Dark License program. You get that like after like essentially leveling up like the kind of bug style long enough, and yeah, consider the fucking fact like that the fucking program that you fucking such as got like the kind of before was just literally like straight up like making it so that like you just didn't have to like deal with bugs anymore, like at all. I don't know, it was a pretty cool program if it's considered. I mean, that's nothing to say about bug style, because bug style has been just a staple in Battle Network games ever since then. Like, a lot of the games like after that had like some form of like like bug style program, But yeah, it's like in BN3, that's Dark License program. It's quite good. I mean, it's like 2 chips and all that in particular. There are like a few others as well, but basically, yeah, it's like the base and the Serenade like Giga chip, like I think also base plus like BN3 white, BN3 blue. Actually, yeah, BN3 blue, yeah, as well. For you to use those like at all, you actually kind of needed to use like a whole chip. And wait until like that chip it's like fully activated, and then in more functions use it. It's a bit common in some, especially since much as didn't just straight up have like a different fucking chip and just have it, but then like Dark License comes in, it's just like, oh, it didn't even need to use that shit anymore. You just use it. You just use a chip. Like it doesn't have more function like boofing after you use or anything like that. Just use it. You just use a chip. So I don't know, like it basically has like really powerful program events. Sorry, Giga chip. Yeah, that they just use. It's pretty neat. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. And then I think there's also I think like yeah, they just say that I was trying to more fucking essentially like do like more effort when it comes like varying my chip folder. as well, you know, in like the other games. But now that you think about it, what kind of focus like talk about like kind of that specifically? Well, I think there's something I just don't remember right now. I think there could be well, I mean, I suppose there's like some fucking like things that I just try to use, like for example, like Search Soul and like Battlefield 4, Red Sun, and Dragon Fighting Pro. Man, that was like a brief like how fucking thing there. Well, actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a fucking thing that I tried with Team Proto Man, where it's like I tried to use like a bunch of like program events and all that while using Search Soul. I think before and up just use like Gyro Souls. I also tried to fucking see if I would use like a Gyro Soul like you know, like battle like all like the bosses and all that. Like with like SP, you know, like a rank S rank on SP now is like only 10 seconds and all that. Like I used Gyro Soul primarily for that, but actually tried to use those like type of like program event strategy before. It doesn't really look good enough to actually like dish like all consistent damage though. But the moment I'm just like finishing like kind of off like that whole fucking thing, I just you know, straight Search Soul again. Like God, Search Soul is just a fucking godsend, man. I love it, man. It's so good. Like shuffling your fucking chips and all that, like the way like kind of like age and the fucking like the option just gives you, just good, man. It's just good. It just feels good. You know, it just feels good to use Search Soul. You know, and then like about like we're 6, I'll just have like kind of a fucking like pro like kind of Navicus pro like kind of fucking share Navicus program. You know, it was like chip shuffle, if I'm not mistaken, but I actually didn't fucking use it because they also had a fucking program advantage strap just gave like 10 chips like in the custom screen. Basically, with the things like fucking fingers number so, which actually now that I think about it, I mean, it's like a lot in Blue Moon. You know, Battlefield 4, Blue Moon, yeah. But yeah, it's like, I'm not actually going for that shit because 10 chips, like, just all at once on the custom screen, and the shuffle for them, yeah, that was way better, okay? That was, like, way better. As if I just going for that fucking shit, just removing everything else I was fucking just going for. Just, was a lot of the, like, this, like, the kind of mod card that I had as well. It's, like, you know, based on, like, Megaman 0, you know that? Yeah, it's just on 0, you know? That mod card base just gave you just infinite fucking like, you know, fast gauge and all that. Like, it just straight up like had like just fast gauge and all that. It also gave like kind of like a charge shot that basically had like Sea Saber and all that as like the main chip and all that they use. And no, that chip is actually like really kind of like has like a fairly powerful like phenomenal fucks actually like connecting like off the hits. And also doing the fucking command thing, which you know, I can do for shit because I just can't fucking do those kind of commands. You can do like a 300 damage with without you know, the command thing, and with the command thing it's like just 400, like, you know, but just have it sort of like kind of sonic boom type attack. You just use that, you know, and it's just, you know, it's up doing like a surprise amount of damage. Just have it share as a charge shot with the Infinite Efficacy program, with no drawbacks, and like the regular fucking gun, buster attack you have is a sword, which was like 8 damage. If you have like enemies more focused up, like again like a closer to you, it's a pretty good deal. Okay. Don't know how useful being PvP though. Since PvP is a bit different in how motherfuckers operates. Like in fact, say slow gauge is probably like more useful than the fast gauge there. But still, you know, it's a pretty good like mod card to have. I actually really kind of surprised just how this is just let you fucking just had it fucking shit. But you know what? I'm not complaining. Okay, that was very useful to have. You know, and I'm helping like a lot when it comes like SP, like ranking like SP now as well. You know, just that's ranking the 100 seconds in that game. You know. And yeah, I guess I'm just remembering now as well, but I guess this is another fucking thing I want to talk about. So I didn't really play a Legacy collection yet. As I suppose once we can talk about like kind of a little bit about it. I don't know the things I end up actually doing in that shit, but if there's anything that I want to like kind of say here is that if they have like kind of done anything there, I think like I want to see if they're actually doing like at least like a few things, you know. First off, I want to know, okay, like, have they end up like giving the Kanosh to skip like the tutorials? Because please God, okay, that's probably one of the fucking things that I just hate about that like Battle Network the most. I mean, it's fine to like, you know, get your malfunction amazing decisions know the game and all that, but also it's just like, man, I mean, it's just having to do like literally every single game. It's like, I don't know, man. It just was kind of annoying. And like, no, the fucking like give it a caution, skip them. Second, they changed like Japan Man's name in Battle Network 3, like Yamato Man. Because secondly, what like that's meant to be, yeah. If you're not with the classic games, that's that name might sound familiar to you, but yeah, Japan Man is basically like meant to be like the English translation of the fucking shit. To be honest, it just sounds horrible. Like absolutely hate it. Like it just sounds so bad. They end up fixing that shit because if so, yeah, it's also pretty good. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm actually quite excited to play Battle Collection myself, especially with the PvP aspect of it. I mean, full online play with Battle Network, that's insane, man. I want to fucking definitely want to get into that because, like, I remember trying before, actually, kind of trying to get like net play to work on Battle Network. Back then, like, even before like the days of like MGBA being the thing, the only like, way you can be able to do that shit is have like VBA link and like Hamachi, like it's like program that just lets the motherfuckers like kind of connect like kind of on like a server and all that, and just play with others and all that. I'm pretty sure a lot of other emulators just support like Hamachi as well, or just Hamachi supports other emulators. I don't fucking know, but I couldn't be able to do very much with it. Okay, it was pretty annoying to use. NBA Link already just being kind of an old piece of shit. I mean, just VBA in general, an old piece of shit. NBA Link not exactly being that much better. Yeah, I just kind of couldn't exactly be able to get like kind of net play work in the Battle Network. Sadly, it sucked, but I mean, hey, now I have an easier option, and that's great. Okay. I'm not fucking around. Okay, I want to fucking play like Battle Network, just Battle Collection, just for like the online thing alone. Like that just sounds so cool, man. Like be able to trade like kind of battle chips with anyone in the world, just like Pokemon. Be able to battle with people like in actual like have like an actual competitive battles with them without much of a hassle. Like it's great. Okay. And honestly, someone else because actually wanted like there's anything that I've always wanted about like kind of new Battle Network games, always stats. And I'm just adding that fucking shit with a legacy collection of all things. Off like kind of side games. But yeah, this makes a definitive way to play, gonna be honest with you. If there's anything you should take away from this video, is that play a legacy collection, okay? If you want to play these games in the best way possible, there's no like better place to actually like play them. Thank you for me, okay? Someone who's played these games like a ton, like, and know a lot about them already. Legacy collection is great. Go play it, okay? If you want to play these games, like, in the best way, go play it, okay? I'm very excited to actually, like, play this shit myself, by the way. Like, God, man, I don't like play, man. God, that's so cool. I'm sorry, man, okay? Just this, like, it's not all the just wish for, like, Battle Network in general. And just, there it is. Right there. All I play. Okay, I just love this, man. I just love seeing this fucking shit, man. I just love seeing like be able to just play like my favorite like series like this. I don't know, man. Megaman means a lot to me in general, but Battle Network especially. Oh man, I just love it. I just love it. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good, man. It's so good. Okay, I'm sorry. It just is. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's it, right? I mean, is anything else anyone want to fucking say? I don't know, subscribe, I guess? Yeah, I guess I forgot, yeah, I do this fucking shit too, like, I don't know, maybe subscribe if you want to see other things. I mean, I can certainly force you, obviously. Just do it so it can be always just, I don't know, be like, more like, in tune to, like, the fucking thing's gonna be happening, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of fucking things, okay? I've said shit before a few times, right? Yeah, some changes going down to this channel, like, we're doing just music anymore. Maybe just covers, I mean, you can also just subscribe and just see my covers if you want. That would be neat. There's a lot of covers. including a lot of Battle Network ones as well. I'm gonna show like some of them like in the end of the video as well if you want. But yeah, subscribe, and yeah, just bye.